That's pretty funny. I thought it was. Okay, so where are we going? Are we going to his apartment? Is that where we're going? I'm not sure where we're going for this. So let's bring up our objectives. I don't like it when they make that sound. I find it most annoying. So confront Stanek. Oh, that's right. He is going to be at the Irish Stool.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Old Town? Best place to run to be after dark. You can get a little bit of everything.
Oh, I thank you.
I wouldn't wander into some other parts of the city, though. Not at night.
Okay, thanks. So, the Irish Stool is here in the red light district, right? There it is. Alright. Probably going to be downstairs, right? Everything happens downstairs.
Hey, I'm a citizen. I have rights. You cannot detain me without charging me. This I know.
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait a minute. I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
You have some things to answer for, Mr. Stanek. We have evidence linking you and your shop to the train station bombing.
Bombing? No, I would never. I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man. I don't have a staff. It's only a small shop. You know that. It's Jensen, right? Your name?
It is. Think, Mr. Stanek. Is there anyone else who had access to your shop?
There's only myself and my...
Your daughter?
No. Look, take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame. You need to tell me what you know.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong, to be part of something greater than herself. She was such a beautiful child, gifted.
What happened?
After the incident, she met some people. They said they were her friends, but I could see they only wanted to use her. Parasites, and now they have taken her. You must help. She is not to blame for this. She has been coerced.
Calm down. What do you mean they've taken her?
Allison and I were supposed to meet here tonight. Instead, one of them came by, spewing curses about fleshers and naturals. He gave me a message from her. She was saying goodbye. But she would never. They used her, and now they intend to make her disappear.
Who are they? So he said that he remembered Jensen from his shop, but I don't think we were ever able to go in his shop in this game, because it's been closed the whole game. I think. I don't think we were able to go in there. So, I don't know. Let's start with the shop.
Your shop was firebombed. People in the area think it may have been the Diwali. Did they ask you for protection money?
Redditch? Nicolazzi? No. I make him watches for a discount. I was never a wealthy man, but my shop was well known and respected. After what happened to Allison, Redditch knew I needed all the money I had.
So you worked out a different arrangement. So why would the Diwali firebomb your store?
Redditch is a man of business. If someone makes him a better offer, friendship means nothing to a thug.
Does your daughter have the expertise to do this?
Much more than I do. She was in the military. EOD, they called it. Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
The bomb squad?
Yes. She was happy in the military. They augmented her, rebuilt her to make her better at what she did. But after the incident, she was dishonorably discharged. She was lost.
That's when these new friends found her.
Ugh. They exploited her, and now they plan to discard her.
What do you know about these friends of hers?
Other than they were augmented? Not much. They only spoke to Allison when they came to the shop. As if anyone unaugmented was beneath them. They kept talking about the Ascension, whatever that is.
Yeah, I actually kind of thought that he was probably talking about those machine god church people. Because that's a big part of the game that we haven't been able to make it to yet, so this is probably pointing us there if he's talking about Ascension.
Where can I find Allison, Mr. Stanek?
I wish I knew. I would go and get her away from those people. I was about to go looking for her when your goons showed up.
We'll find her. I need you to go with these agents. I'll have some more questions for you.
No! I have to go! I have to help her! She's all I have.
Please, let us do our job.
Find my daughter, or I will!
Well,
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter, Allison. Ex-military, EOD. She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is, but I think he's hiding something. The agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean up. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
Aha! Dead drop.
I'll bet you anything she got involved.
Thank you, Dr. Christian.
And the stink rubbed off on him.
Insightful perspective.
Oh, shit.
This is Eliza Cassell.
These guys over here were having a big conversation about Stanek and his daughter, but we didn't get to hear it because we were talking with people. What? Get out of my face, dude.
What do you want? Stop bothering me.
I'm not bothering you. You're bothering me. Look at you.
Events making headlines around the world.
That's bothering.
Our top story.
Alright, so we got two new missions. We have a main mission and a point of interest. Here we go, to pick up this dead drop. Alex hid a pocket secretary containing information on Marchenko in a trash bin near my meeting spot with Janus. Just have to look for a familiar chalk mark near the Central Plaza Metro. Here, okay. And this is the tourist center. So now, remember earlier in the game when I was trying to figure out this map, this welcome package, and this welcome package has these little markers all over the city, and I thought I had decoded one of them, this one here, right? And I went there and I didn't see anything, but now she's talking about a trash bin with a marker over top of it, and sure enough, it's this right here. We're gonna go check it out right now. Oh, do you know how many Praxis points I have? I have 17 Praxis points. 17! What am I gonna do with these? I don't know what I should be doing with these Praxis points. I mean, yeah, I could go ahead and get like the next level of hacking, right? But I don't feel like I need to, because for the tougher ones, all I do is use a multi-tool, which I have plenty of crafting parts for, so I don't even need the next level. This one here would allow us to mark more people, but I don't need to mark more people. This one here, what would this give us? This would give us retinal HUD. Okay, I guess we already have that. So this next one here... Oh, this is the one that protects against the effects of concussion grenades and mines. Well, I haven't really run into that yet. I mean, 17 Praxis points? This weapon handling, I don't use weapons. I don't care about that. This might be good. You know? This one might be good. Perform more coordinated feats of strength and dexterity. So maybe this would allow us to take out multiple people at once, which could be very useful, right? Because there's been several occasions where I've come across 2 people that I need to take out. So let's go ahead and get that. And then there's another level of it. Multiple takedowns. Oh, now I have to get this. Oh, it comes with it. Okay, good. Perform takedowns on 2 adjacent adversaries simultaneously. When supported by the I-No retinal prosthesis, the cybernetic arm prosthesis, and the Quicksilver reflex booster, the Palestra software upgrade supports the user during attempts to physically overpower 2 adversaries simultaneously. Body tracking software in the module ties closely to the cybernetic arm prosthesis, allowing the user to plan highly complex and precise physical acts and carry them off with near 100% accuracy. Yeah, I think that'll be useful. Let's see, this one here will allow us to walk quietly. Might be useful, maybe, but a lot of times I'm trying to get people's attention. Glass shield cloaking, turn invisible for a short period of time. Boy, that might be useful too. We do a lot of sneaking. Yeah, that might be useful. Whew. That might be totally useful, right? Let's see, energy converter. This, I think, this greatly increases the biocell recharge rate. That could be useful. This, enhanced capacity biocells. I don't think I need that, because I never have the biocells at maximum capacity anyway. And this one here, moderate recharge delay. Reduce the delay time between biocell depletion and regeneration. I'm going to go ahead and get this, because it's like I'm always waiting for my stuff to recharge. So let's spend some points on this. And we'll send points on this as well. So hopefully we won't be sitting around waiting for our biocells to recharge. 12 Praxis points remaining. That's hilarious, man. The invisible one has me intrigued, that's for sure. This has me intrigued. This could be useful. Let's go ahead and get it. So the glass shield cloaking system allows the user to turn invisible for short periods of time. It achieves this by generating a carefully tuned spherical electromagnetic field that can control the reflection of light in the user's immediate vicinity. In essence, this field steers light around the user and returns it to its original path with a perturbation rate of less than 3%. Melee combat defeats the system and thus triggers deactivation. The glass shield also renders the user invisible to laser security systems. Neat! Alright. Discrete power processing. Power the invisibility effect with biocell energy. Activation, press B to open the augmentation wheel. Select the glass shield cloaking augmentation and assign it to one of the augmentation slots. Tap to activate and deactivate. Energy consumption high. In order to process the electromagnetic patterns of the local environment on a millisecond to millisecond basis, the glass shield cloaking system draws energy through a discrete biocell energy processor installed in the user's brain. When first implanted, users can operate their cloak for only very brief periods. This can be improved through the optimization of the EM field generator. So yeah, we've got this stuff here. Cloaked takedown support. Execute combat takedowns without canceling the invisibility effects. Ooh. Interesting. That's kind of neat. Prior to this upgrade, any melee combat performed by the user will disrupt the cloaking effect. This is because the EM field generator must remotely sense the user's physical dimensions and extend the field only to encompass those expected dimensions. If the user comes into contact with another person, the generator cannot calculate the field size accurately and so terminates the cloak. This upgrade taps into the user's nervous system and sends constant digital pings throughout the body's synaptic connections, thus allowing for precise mapping and sensing of the user's physical location. Thus, when another person enters the EM field, the generator knows to ignore them and may perpetuate the invisibility effect. Cool, let's get that. And then this probably allows it to increase the duration. right? Increases the duration of the invisibility effect. Optimization of the code that generates and controls the electromagnetic field can reduce the glass shield's power requirements. One significant improvement alters the physical structure of the EM field by producing alternating vertical pillars of stronger electromagnetic activity. These pillars filter incoming and outgoing rays of light, much like tidal breaks at seaports. This is pretty imaginative. The cloaking effect is the same, but requires less energy, thus increasing the length of time the effect can be sustained. Sure, let's get that one too. And then this one here, optimized cloaking energy use, greatly increase the duration of the invisibility effect. Boy, let's see how they implement this. Further optimization of the electromagnetic field generating code allows the augmentation to identify the precise three-dimensional location within the EM sphere where alteration of light pathing is required to maintain user visibility. The generator then limits its perturbation of the EM field only to those areas. Yeah, let's get that too. Alright, I'm done shopping for now. That was a lot of shopping. But I think we got some pretty cool stuff. Stuff that's going to be useful for our style of play. Okay, so, objectives. Dead drop. That's what we're going to do. Let's go get this dead drop here. So I think that's this way.
Excuse us. I'm sorry to bother. We've only been in our space, and if you don't mind, we'd like to ask you something.
Maybe I should take a picture.
You just got here? Wow, you sure picked a bad time to visit.
That's what has us worried. With everything that's been going on, we can feel tension everywhere we go in the city. Is that normal?
I'll be honest with you. Prague is pretty intense overall, but this area is usually more relaxed. Only right now, it isn't. I think that's a bad sign.
Okay. Just took like 2 puffs of that cigarette and threw it on the ground. So those 2 were tourists and they were asking this guy for some advice.
Oh my.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm going in the right direction. Don't fall into that hole.
Seems as though there are more police than usual. Get some in the office?
Well, there's the little chalk mark right there. Okay, so let's get this coffee cup out of the way. Pick up the pocket secretary. Alright, and then, look at it, maybe? Maybe look at the pocket secretary? There we go. Alright, here's what we know on Viktor Marchenko. Born 1991 near Zaporizhia, really? Zaporizhia, Ukraine. Parents were illiterate railway workers. Left school after 10 years, 2 years shy of the compulsory 12, to become a shift worker on a drilling gang looking for shale gas deposits in eastern Ukraine. Ran into trouble in 2011 when a group of pro-Russian separatists started to fight with his crew in Mariupol after work. He tried to break it up, got injured, and ended up in hospital. Could have been when he got augmented, not sure. Records get pretty scarce here. In fact, there's a good 12-year period we can't account for, and no record of when or where he did get augmented. Shows up again briefly in 2023, this time with a wife and newborn kid, Alisa Maritovna and Raisa Viktorichna. Only now he's in Belgorod, which I don't get, frankly. A pro-Ukrainian national moving to Russia only makes sense if he stayed with energy companies all those years. Everyone wanted a piece of their reserves after 2015, but that would have put him somewhere in Siberia, not Belgorod. Belgorod is on the border with Ukraine. It's got nothing to do with oil. It does, however, have a long history of military occupation, and in 2016, it was the city from which the newly minted Russian Federation states deployed bell tower associates to quell Ukraine's anti-separatist dissension once and for all. So why is he having a kid there in 2023? Still working on finding that one out. And on finding out what happened to the wife and kid afterward, because neither of them were with him when he emigrated to the Udalek complex last year. That's a lot of information about Viktor Marchenko. But it's cool that we finally know what that map is for, I guess. Makes me wonder if there are already other dead drops around. I mean, why would they give us that map if the mission pointed us right to this location anyway? So I find that kind of strange. Makes me wonder if there's already other dead drops at those other locations. Probably not. Probably not. Well, I'm going to end my play session here. When we come back next time, I guess we will meet with Janus. That's what we'll do. We'll do that next time, unless another side mission kind of presents itself, which could happen. You never know. Well, I thank you guys for joining me on this play session. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you let me know? Maybe leave me a like or a comment. And if you're not a subscriber, why don't you please consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you join me again in the next episode.